Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Christopher Sanchez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and we're underway. And downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Throws to first. That takes care of Grisham. Here is Aaron Judge. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the first pitch misses for ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Turner fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Ben Rice. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Will Warren. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Foul ball there.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
And that one missing low. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Bryce Harper. That's a strike. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Ball one, no strike.
In the dirt. No outs. Runner on second. That one missing inside. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
One gone, bottom half of the first.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swing and a ground ball. Can't field it cleanly. In to score is the runner from third. He takes it on his own. Some ricochet action on that play, but they get the out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it across to first. That ends the inning. Second inning set to go. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Sanchez back to work. And a foul ball. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a quick out, number one. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. That's down and in.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting six, the shortstop, Anthony.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes the ball. Sanchez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter.
One ball, one strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And he chases that one. Two gone now. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Reaching for it and brings it in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Max Kepler at the plate.
Max Kepler.
Base knock right field. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And now it is JT Realmuto. In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one
Ball
off
3.
the mark, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Hit hard, base hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and now it's runners at first and second.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
This is Bryson Stott. In the air, center field. Grisham sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. Next to hit, Johan Rojas. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. On to the third inning, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Sanchez, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Boom. Slings it across. One up, one down. And next for New York, Jorby Bebos.
Jorby Bebos.
Boom. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Kepler going back. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Turner now. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Pulls that one foul. The 0-1. Turner runs. Next offering is foul back. Turner gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 0-2.
Ball one.
He really committed to that
One ball, 2
fastball
strikes.
up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Line drive. And there's one away. And here comes Alec Bohm. Grounded out his first time. Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-0.
Ripped to short. 1 and 2nd. What a double play that was. Inning over. On to the 4th. Now it's going to be Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
That one ripped. Castellanos going back on this one. Oh, he can't bring it in. Judge waits.
Nope.
Pitch misses. 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Hauls it in. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rice now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
1 out, bases empty. Rojas ranging back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
No, he's safe.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall. But
Castellanos on his horse. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Over to Goldie. Schwarber out of the play.
Castellanos.
Castellanos in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. One out. Runner at second. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. Doubled his first time. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early.
Yeri De Los Santos taking over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
JT Realmuto steps in. Lined, and that's a base hit. And out to aboard.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now here is Bryson Stott. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, Johan Rojas. That one the other way, and no one can get there. One run is in. The throw into second.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Harper in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field, and that ends the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and here comes Bellinger. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose father. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. And they close the gap. It's 5-1. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And that drops in for a strike. Here's a high chopper. Gets it to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Rojas on the move, puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit. Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Bebas now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. De Los Santos back to work. Line drive, base hit down the line. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Squirts away a little bit. Bohm, the lead runner at second. Schwarber at first with no outs. Out to short. Off balance feed. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Not even close there. Ball 1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. And a 3-1 on the way. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Bowman to score. And the lead is up to 5. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he
new pitcher on now, Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 56, Mark Leiter Jr.
Here comes Real Muto. Out to short, Volpe. Throws across the diamond. They limit the damage here. And now it's going to be Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 in this one.
Grisham.
Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. The wind of the pitch. And another ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Next offering is fouled back.
No, inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
3-2.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
Rice in the box now. No balls and a strike. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And that's outside. Ball one. And downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. This one looks like trouble. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them.
And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Bellinger is gone, 2 away. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now that's not going to help.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a long throw home. He's in there.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Number 58. Hannah.
Next offering is down low. And now 2-0. Volpe off of first with 2 away. Swing and a foul out of play. In the air to left down the line. Kepler on the run towards the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Leiter in his 5th season, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. First pitch misses. He swings and fouls one off. Drive ripped out into left center field, and a touchdown for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now, Johan Rojas. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball one. Leiter, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. Now this is through for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
The 1-1. Turner runs. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Oh, that's out.
Second and third here. One away. Base hit. One run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now Alec Bohm. And that misses. And that's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Swing and a foul straight back. Pitch misses there. 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the bottom of the 6th. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Goldie. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Tyler Matzik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
On the inside corner for a strike. Bohm on at second with 2 down.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in there.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. The left-hander Tyler Matzik deals. That one is absolutely belted. Grisham sprinting for this one. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in the play. Man at second here with 2 away. Now batting Max Kepler. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Hit in the air, left field. Bellinger sizing it up. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt. Oh, and that deflects off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Jorbeat Bebos stepping in now for the Yankees. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Trent Grisham.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would be.
Foul ball.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Rojas brings it in with a nice running grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And first offering is fouled off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grisham settles under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. So up next, Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that's outside.
2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, Bebos throws to first in time. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And that one upstairs. There's a strike. 2 out, space is empty. middle. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 50, Orion Kerkering.
And that's down and away.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Zips it across. Judge out on the play. And here is Ben Rice. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
On the ground to the left. Turner. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. And a foul ball. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, Trey Turner at the plate.
That's shortstop, Trey Turner.
Matzik back to work.
get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. See you later. Into the fountain. And that one gone into the second deck. There it is. Goodbye. Look out, upper deck. See you later. Into the bleachers. That's gone all the way out to the concourse. Four in a row now. It's out of here into the upper deck. Gone. That hit the batter's eye. See you later. All the way to the upper deck. That one's out of here and into the second deck. Number 4 in a row. That is now 5 in a row. No question about that one. Oh, that's a monster home run. No doubt about that one. See you later. That one's in the bullpen. That one's out of here. Up onto the rooftop area. That one is gone. His second home run. Timber! That one's into the tree farm. Out of here. That's his 4th home run. Goodbye. That's into the bullpen. That's 3 in a row now. There's number 7. It's out of here into the visitors' bullpen. His 3rd consecutive home run. And there it goes into the bleacher seats. There's a home run. His 3rd in a row. That's number 4 in a row. Five straight home runs. Another home run. And that's a home run. He's 16th in the round. Goodbye. He takes on the bleacher section. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Ted Williams.